want to feel your head right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Well, I'm barely breathing and feeling to that ground, but each and every time we all stand up, stop like to yourself and me, true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's tell me now, you must feel love, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. badly breathing and breathing to that ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop, like, to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's tell me now, you must feel love, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my habits, so take my hand to do tomorrow. Don't come back and let it be. You give me strength and give me play. To darkness, darkness, let's fly here, only love. Sparks just like Hibana. Light up like Hibana. I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Well, I'm badly breathing and breathing to that ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop, like, to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's tell me now, you must feel love, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. But each and every time we all stand up, stop lying to yourself and me, true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's jam it out. You might feel alone, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hand right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day. We spread like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the soul that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to them tomorrow. The crowd that can let it be, you give me strength and give me play. To darkness, let's fall in love. Sparks just like Hibana. Light up like Hibana. I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Well, I'm barely breathing and feeling to that ground. But each and every time we all stand up, stop lying to yourself.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
There she is! Almadria!
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Plenty left!
Lightning! Hurricane Strike! Lunar Collision! Lunar Blast! I'm all sucked up!
How about this?
Radiant
Kill!
Rising Wyvern!
Talon Storm!
Going in!
Know your place! Wretched fool!
Help! First aid!
Right.
I'm not done!
Here, let me help!
This one's mine!
This one's mine!
It's over!
I'll heal you all!
Far enough!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Look sharp!
Healing circle!
I ruined your
Hurricane
war.
Strike!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's
Here's
mine!
evil!
Swordblade Alpha!
Good watch it! Will this help?
Wretched fool! This one's mine!
Healing circle!
Death for me!
Here's evil!
Freeze your turn!
Here I come! You're finished!
Go!
Annihilation!
Shower Ray! Think you can fly?
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Death for me! Watch this!
Rondo!
Piercing roll! Talon Hurricane! Time to shine! Glimmer Can't get out of this! Dare you! See what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done
Swordblade
that!
Alpha! Ignite!
Blazing flame! Stay away!
Here I come!
Dance! This one's mine!
Blossom! Sword Rain Alpha!
Going in!
Smash you!
You're mine!
Look
Try harder!
Run!
Here goes!
I'm on it! Too shy to come over? Here! I'm just getting started! Think you can fly? Hurricane
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Hurricane Thrust!
Steel!
Soda!
Ride for me!
Now or never.
Dragon Watch this! Ground and pound!
I'm not done! You're mine!
No
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Here I come, fool!
Try harder! My turn! It's on!
Here I go!
Take
You're
it!
mine! Magna Ray!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Magna Ray!
Ready and ready! Healing circle! Not on my watch! Appreciate the help. Steel!
Strike!
Back into a fray! This one's mine! Annihilation! Mega ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Blazing
Oh, no,
Piercing roar!
Stardust! Hurricane Thrust!
Hurricane Flight! Eagle Star!
Rising Phoenix!
Look sharp! Now, in the storm!
Try harder! My turn!
Such a failure!
No!
Don't leave me all
Dragon
alone!
Form!
Mega ray! Annihilation! Lightning! Downfall! I'll bring you back from that. What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Not today!
Here goes! Where are you going?
It's too much!
Rise by the power of water! Talon Storm! I'll heal you all!
Wretched fool!
I'll tear you apart! Appreciate the help! Flame of fury! Ready for a flaming meteor! Rise far enough! Steel! Going in! What is this? Eagle Assault!
Stardust! Hurricane Thrust!
Eagle
Devastation!
Know your
Lunar
place!
Rongo!
Lion Power!
Can't get out of stop!
Going in!
I'm not feeling so great.
Burning strike!
Wretched fool!
Flaming meteor! Think you can fly? Hurricane flight! Quiver on guard! Not on my watch!
How dare you!
Rising!
Hurricane
I'll tear you apart!
On guard! Let the marksman handle it!
Talon Hurricane!
Here goes!
All good things come.
I never miss!
No! Can't end here!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Leave the short! What's this? Look sharp! Here's the evil!
It's time.
Annihilation! This one's mine! Far enough! Reload! Whirlwind shadow!
Wretched fool!
Here
Try
goes!
harder! My turn!
Dragon Burning Strike! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Here I come! You're finished!
Talon Hurricane!
Rising Wyvern!
Rip it
Hurricane Thrust! Stardust!
Eagle Assault!
Ignite!
Stay away! I don't have
I
much
can
left.
carve through. I'm just what foolishness.
Here's the evil!
Dance for me.
Thanks!
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Fly! Where are you going?
Talon Here I come!
Not on my watch!
Scum.
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar Hurricane Flight! Lunar Blast!
You're mine!
Dragon
Prepare to
Shell!
be sealed!
No further!
Real!
Supreme Alpha! Try harder!
Down.
You pay for that! I'm on it!
Rip and tear.
Here I come!
Do it.
Double me! In an instant! Impact block! Take this! You're finished! This one's all mine!
Here's the evil!
Eat dirt! They're attacking separately!
Can't land a hit on him.
Keep an eye on him, and take out the monster first.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah. Take it away.
Lunar corruption! Lunar blast!
Come
Captain
now.
Squeak! What do we do? Oh man, what do we do?
You can start by falling back and getting it together.
Damn it, come on, not again!
Now we're not...
An outstanding effect. Look sharp. Come, round and power!
It's over. Annihilation.
No further!
Hear the flame of fury. Burning strike.
Water,
Hear my
let me go!
Stay away from my friend!
I can carve through armor!
You're mine!
Water!
Hear my call. Spread. Burning strike. I hear my call. This one's mine.
Just try and run! You will suffer!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Not done
Let
yet!
astral
Rising
energy.
Wyvern! Take this!
Behold my
Raging
true
Capri.
power!
It's bad.
Wits about you, people!
Field.
Ignite!
Can't get out of this!
In here. Quiver blade.
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation. Lightning condensed. Flame of fury.
Here I come! I'm not done!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Try harder!
I'm only getting
Chaotic disaster!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
Damn it! Only I was more careful.
Swallow dance!
Freeze Lancer! What was I thinking?
Armor won't save you!
What the?
Super Swallow dance! Talon Hurricane!
Take this!
Eagle Time! Talon Hurricane!
In a bind?
Turn to dust!
Swallow dance!
Lightning orb! Lightning condensed! Thunderbolt!
Eternal devastation! This one's all mine!
Ride for me!
This works! Raging Cat! What was I thinking?
Ride for me!
Oh, you are gonna pay!
Super Swallow dance! You picked the wrong fight!
Fierce evil!
Dragon
The earth
Snake
throbs
Blast!
in pain.
Freeze
Eternal
Lancer!
devastation! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lunar corruption!
Desperate to try and run!
Just what the doctor ordered! More where that came from!
Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Thrust!
You will suffer! Behold my true power! Her master core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't! Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now!
Can't get out of this!
I'll
Take
be
this!
saving this one!
Goodwill!
Shield! I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
Here I come! Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now! More where that came from!
This one's all mine! Dragon Swarm!
Not in your dreams! Photon blast! Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll be saving you!
Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
You will suffer!
Too much to handle? Dance in
your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster! You will suffer!
Inflate the wound. No further!
Behold my true power!
You're mine! Crush! Dragon Swarm!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster! You will suffer!
It's on!
Behold my true power!
Not
The
this!
earth throbs in pain. Take this!
You're finished! Crush! Sword Rain out! Dragon Swarm!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster! You will suffer! Behold my true power!
Take this! I'm not done! Eternal Devastation! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Take this!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
Resonate with the earth! In a bind?
You will suffer!
It's not too late to bow out. I'm not looking to get our tails handed to us. That's exactly why.
Behold my true power!
I'll end you!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again. Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched
that sick. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it. Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron. And like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there! Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me!
Shion!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Niori. Shion. Damn it.
This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Take this! Here I come! It's over! Here I come! Ah! Take this! Rising wipe now! Soaring light spear! Move it! You're mine! You're finished! Crush! Rising wyvern! Mirage! Try harder! I'm not done! You're mine! You're finished! Crush! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Crush! Eternal Devastation! Here I come! You're mine! You're mine! Here I come! It's over! Eternal Devastation! It's on! Sword Rain Alpha! Eat dirt! Shut up! You're mine! It's over! Eternal Devastation! Eternal Devastation! We did it! Here I come! You're finished! Dragon Swarm! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage! Strike! Shockwave Flash! Eternal Devastation! Tear! Here I come! You're finished! Mirage! It's on! Here I come! Crush! Eat dirt! Sword Rain Alpha! Shockwave Flash! Hurricane Thrust! Mirage! You're mine! It's over!
Rinwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with you.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you alright?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. There's a village back the way we came from. Thistleim.
Rinwell.
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm.
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close to...
Shion?
Are you sure you're feeling okay?
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the cat.
I think Huro senses an owl around here. Fires of passion course in this blade!
Here I come!
Sharpness! Fires of
Dragon
passion
War!
course in this blade! If it hides, deflect it out again!
Destruction!
Leading pile driver!
Not on my watch!
Take this!
Lightning
Swordling
Lord!
Alpha!
More where that came from!
Destruction!
Raging
Shockwave
Cascade!
Rotating pile driver!
Try harder!
You're
mine!
Magic is there!
This one's all mine!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon
Dance in the
War!
wind! Air thrust!
Swordling
Light
Alpha!
energy!
Try harder! Take this!
You require a help.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Destruction! Shockwave Flash!
Raging Cascade!
Eat dirt!
Spread!
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
I'm
ready now.
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Block!
With this, I can become even stronger! Speaking of Thistleim, it's populated. I wonder if Alpin's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori. She was a Renin maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renin invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
What you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as... Listen, I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact, and you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I real?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes we need a little help in addressing the... Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get...
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegus, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like...
You couldn't have known. Poor Shion must be lonely.
Yeah, you're right.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything...
I guess.
It's about Nao. Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though...
My power consumed me once already. I left behind. I can't guarantee anyone's safety.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? Come on, fight! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who came... That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's...
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some... Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. What's it gonna be?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. How?
So then quit griping and...
Listen.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever, but there's still so much that I... There I go again.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show.
Yeah. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've told...
Back to the inn, I guess.
There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That... sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up.
Kisara's right.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Alphen, right!
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast... They're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zuko policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. Get that gel hiding something tasty. Going in.
Blow away!
Shine.
First strike!
Look sharp.
Damn it!
You now I'm in trouble.
I'll trip it up.
I really
Look
don't
sharp!
know.
Destruction!
Here goes. Right. Talent forward.
Try harder! No escape! No escape!
I'll finish you here and
You
now.
made me angry. That's
I'm ready.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
My turn!
Dragon
No
Shell.
escape!
I'm just getting
You're
started.
on!
to help.
It's almost too
Whirlwind
strong!
Snap.
In a bind?
Split it open.
Be my guest! You're finished!
I've let you all down.
Here!
Don't leave me all alone here.
Hurricane strike!
Look sharp. Elusive deity.
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
From beyond.
Shut him down!
Vanquish soul with life. Resuscitation.
Looks denied!
Damn it! No paper! Captivity!
Piercing roar!
Beyond. Imbue this vanquish
Going in.
soul.
Whirlwind
Resuscitation. Another one down.
This one's mine!
Not done yet!
Now I'm in the
Tiger
groove.
blade!
I've let you all down.
Come on!
Strike! Destruction!
Air pressure. Resonate with the earth.
Pierce!
Stalagmite.
Destruction!
Everlasting
You're
darkness.
mine!
Negative
You're finished!
Now we're not.
Demon Tag! Take this!
On your knees.
Take this! You're finished!
Air pressure.
Crush! It's on!
From beyond.
Are we in over our
Imbue this
heads?
vanquished
Come
soul
on!
with life.
It's not over. Till it's over.
You're right! We've made it this far!
Regenerate.
Thanks.
Blazing up.
Thanks.
Eat this. I'll run you through.
You're mine! Finish!
Rip and tear. Resonate with the earth now.
You're mine!
Switch
It's over!
sides! Make it rain!
Raining
In a
strike!
vine.
Crush!
Alphen, you...
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to...
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away, though in the end...
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of...
Yeah, I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers. It comes from having so much of friends, family, home. They took everything from me. And left, but not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends, and I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything.
But Xion comes first!
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, everyone.
Say the word and I'm.
Certainly no...
Then it's agreed. Our next, according to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital.
Sounds like a plan.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're.
By the way, how is Mahavar? Wait, don't tell me we...
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and.
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon...
You mean...
We don't know that it... We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down,
Isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of...
Do you think he might still be alive?
I think stranger things have happened, whether he's alive or otherwise. We've exhausted all the avenues available to us.
Fine. Let's get... Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan, but when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So what?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of.
Even the weird Danans?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders...
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince...
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can... Something's on your mind. You having second...
Of course not! Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group...
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill... A part of me thought it served her right. That she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that... Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be... It's also... Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to... Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea.
No, I think you're right. And hey...
Okay. Why?
Ugh.
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having... Fish for dinner too. Nice.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't...
It's brutal, all right. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone.
What's needed at times like these is a relax...
And where do you expect...
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and...
Yeah. I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and...
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to...
This one will be difficult to predict.
No escape!
Not in your dreams!
Mega Hurricane Thrust!
Resonate with the earth.
If they rush
See
you,
what happens
you
there
gotta
is you
jump for
cross.
cover, okay?
Shouldn't have done that.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation. Almost.
I'm not done yet!
A charge like that could
Take it!
easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Crush! Mega Sonic
Resonate with the
Thrust!
earth.
Demon Fang!
Stalagmite.
Blew away! I'm not done!
Beckon.
You're mine!
Everlasting
You're
dawn.
finished!
Negative gate.
Blew away!
On your marks. Air
This
pressure.
one's all mine!
Resonate with the earth.
Eat dirt!
Arch sealed!
Take
Stalagmite.
this!
I let my guard down.
I couldn't make it in time.
Demon Fang!
This
I
is some
have no
punishment.
limits!
Confiscated!
Is this it?
Fire's attacked and course
I've let you all down.
Sharpness! Fire's attacked and course in this flame! Close one! Fire's attacked and course in the... Fire's attacked and course in this flame! Sharpness! Lightning condemns! Thunderblade! Sweet dreams! Tempest whirl! Celestial hammer! Purge malevolence! Arctic one! Ready! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Hold a close one! Here goes! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Light astral energy! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy light! Take care! Pluto!
I can't believe this.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Did we really just spend that much money? Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
I'd like to check their wares if you don't mind.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle? Little help!
I owe you one. Here I go!
Lightning orb!
It's
Go
over!
watch
Rotating pile drive! Megasonic thrust!
Come forward!
I can handle it.
Rotating pile drive! This one keeps charging on them!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you! Dead!
What's this? Oh, now I'm real mad. Air pressure.
Wind! Soaring light sphere!
What's this? I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine! It's over! Catapult!
I'll be saving this
Soaring light sphere! Take this! Mirage!
I'll rush you through! I'll finish you here and now!
It's over! No dance! Hurricane thrust!
Eagle assault!
Let us take to the fray!
More for
You're
the
mine!
stockpile!
Shine! Radiant
Blade!
light! Force of
Megasonic
resolve!
thrust!
Thanks! Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
What's this thing?
Hi, Hoodle!
A new melody!
I owe you one!
Wind astral
I'll bring you to dust!
Megasonic
Elusive
thrust!
deity! Hitting
Destruction!
pile driver!
Wind!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here
Another
to stop it.
incantation ruined.
On your knees!
Denied!
I couldn't make it in time.
Now you see what I can do!
From beyond,
I'll tear you
imbue this
apart!
vanquished
I'll finish
soul
you
with
here and now!
resuscitation.
Talon Hurricane!
Not done yet!
Rip and tear!
No art of being interrupted.
Here I come! You're finished! Great! Next! Catapult! Raining slash!
Imbue this vanquished soul with light!
Here I come! Mirage! Here I come! Pissed
I'll
off!
face you!
You picked the wrong fight! Severing
Take
wind!
this! Rotating pile
Mirage!
driver!
You're mine!
Lightning
On
orb!
your knees! Can't get out of this!
Raging
I'm ready.
cascade!
You're finished!
In here!
Megasonic
Let's
rock!
go!
Destruction!
Light astral energy!
Everlasting stone! Negative gate! On
Go
your
get him! Lightning
You're
condemn!
my turn!
Thunder wave!
You're finished!
Illuminate
Rising
the
Wyvern! Soaring
Holy
light spear! Hurricane thrust! Mirage!
Not in your dreams!
You're mine! Crush!
Do it!
Law!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We barely got a look at the thing. There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle. Hi, Hoodle!
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Rotating pile driver!
Take the count!
Come on, I shall feel you where you stand!
Here I come! Megasonic thrust! First strike!
Elusive deity!
Two back! Eagle
Stand back! I'll check it
Now!
out! Hey! Blow them away!
Lightning
Now!
descent!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Soaring light spear!
Illuminate
Mirage!
Hurricane!
Eat them!
Holy Glimmer! Holy Lance!
I'll finish you! Keep doing! Lord! Hey! Blow them away!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer.
Looks like trouble with a capital T!
Together, we've got this! Take this! Soaring light spear!
Fire malevolent! Arcade waterfall!
Take this!
Freeze laser!
Can't get out of this!
You're finished!
Dance in the wind!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Destruction!
Now I'm in the
Oh no! Can't end here!
I couldn't make it in time.
Tap and hurricane! Armor won't save you!
Adversity is said to be the best motivation.
More where that came from! Not on
Resonate
my
with the
watch!
earth! Stalagmite! On your knees!
Raging! Storm! Glow of flight!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love resuscitation!
Fires of passion
No,
force
don't
this
get-
flame!
Resonate with the
Justice!
earth! Thanks! Stalagmite! On your
Blow away!
I've let you all down.
You'll pay for that!
Fires of passion force
Take
this
this!
flame! Tempest whirl! Celestial hammer!
Here I come! Not a chance! Destruction! Severing wind! Soaring light spear!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth,
Strike!
holy glimmer! Holy lance! Light axe raging cascade! Spread! Dance in the wind!
Next!
Sleep now!
Can't
More
move!
for the stockpile!
Out of the woods.
Raging cascade! Ready! Dance in the wind! In here! More for the stockpile! Lightning condemned! I'm sorry.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
resuscitation! Far enough!
Take this!
I've still got some fight left in me.
Soaring
from beyond. Imbue this vanquished soul with life. I've used too much.
You're finished!
Do it! There's always room for improvement. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Looks perfect and tastes...
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ear.
How much contact did you have with the other lords?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particular.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some...
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have...
Almaid...
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who would...
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their...
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renan.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danon such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine.
We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
Shall we get moving?